Aloha and welcome everyone. Welcome. Today it's Sunday and my name is Elle and welcome to our video today. We are talking today, do you want to feel better? So what we're going to be talking today is instant gratification versus taking the time needed on the twin flame journey, which I'm sure a lot of people will be able to relate to, as I definitely myself, when I found myself on this journey, could definitely relate to. We are talking about that today because what's happening around us, you know, everything in our life nowadays, everything here is instant gratification. In social media and just about everything you see out there. That's the culture where we come from. That's what's happening. And it's just so easy to fall into that, especially our young ones growing up today. This is going to be the culture and the norm for them in how things manifest and how things come about on a daily basis. You want it now. You want everything now. You want every answer you could possibly imagine for any question you could possibly have. Especially on the twin flame journey, you want it now. And what we're going to talk about today is why that is not helping you. It is a natural, normal thing. We all live in it. We all grow in it. We all survive in it every single day. Being able to get answers, being able to get anything we need right now. But on this journey, as you all know, this journey is unlike any other journey. There are things, though, that you have going on in your life and things that you can find relative that will help you on this journey if you start to look at it in the way to reverse out of the instant gratification mode and giving yourself the time that's needed in order to learn things, to process things, and to learn how to balance your fear-based energy. We're going to talk about that today. So if you find you're on a if you find you're on a twin flame journey, absolutely, you are here. You're seeing this video. It's no mistake. It's no coincidence. It's no happenstance. You're here for a reason. And what we want to do is provide ways for you to learn how to balance this fear-based energy, because of what I'm talking about today. Do you want to feel better? The only true way of getting to a place of feeling better, feeling good about things again, and getting that feeling out of you on this journey is by learning to balance your fear-based energy. That's what's causing it. Straight to the point. Aniela is going to get straight to the point. That's what's causing it. That's what's causing you feeling like crap. That's what's causing you to feel like, I don't know what the hell's going on or where I'm going to go with this or what's going to happen to me. It's your fear-based energy. And point blank, folks, if you want to feel better, if you want to feel like you did before, or, you know, even scrap that, you want to feel better than you ever have in your entire life, you got to learn how to balance your fear-based energy. That's what's going to happen. Now, this comes upon you as your very first steps of ascension. The twin flame journey is not an easy journey, folks. You already know that. You're already here. You're already probably living it. So you're going to want to hold on for this message. And you're going to want to talk to someone by clicking on the bottom of this video a link to talk to one of our Clarity coaches about what's happening with you and what you can learn how to do with everything that we offer and to getting yourself to feeling better. Okay? So today we're talking about instant gratification versus taking the time it needs, whatever time it needs to teach you how to learn how to go through this process and learn how to balance your fear-based energy. What happens in this world today, especially when detrimental things, or we see as detrimental things, happen to us, up to and including this journey, which will probably feel to you in the throes of it like it is the worst thing that has ever happened to you. And I'll tell you, folks, I tell you this every time I do a video, it is not. It truly, truly is. Once you learn what this journey is about and how you can take charge of it, it truly is the most beautiful thing that will ever happen to you. It is a place that will open up doors for you, windows for you, opportunities, blessings, oh, manifestations, you name it. That's what this journey is here for you for. If you choose to learn how to do it, literally, how to learn how to balance your fear-based energy so you can get to that. So what happens is, obviously, that takes time. That takes time, like anything else. And this is what I meant in the beginning of this video. There are things you already know how to do that you know takes time. You know, for example, if you go to college, or if you go to medical school, or if you go to law school, you'd be an idiot, an absolute idiot. That's a judgment call right there, but we all know we'd be an idiot to walk into that school, walk into class on the first day, and expect to know everything we need to know. That's going to take a good 4 or 5 years sometimes. Expect to know everything we know right there, right bam, walk out the door and be making a ton of money. That's just not realistic. That is not. Things that you want in life, anything. I don't care if you're talking about the physical world. It takes time. It does take time. And especially when you are learning something that you don't know. And I'll tell you right now, folks, when you find yourself on this journey, you literally, it feels like you got thrown into it. Most people, most of my students tell me, I didn't ask for this. Hell shit, I didn't ask for it either. I did not. But I'll tell you right now, your soul knew you were ready. And once you are in that place and you're feeling like, I didn't ask for it, of course, what you want to do is feel better, and you want to feel better fast. You want to feel better fast, you know. That is understandable. That is totally relatable. But, you know, in looking at anything that, even in 3D, even in the physical world, you want to achieve, quote unquote, achieve, it takes time. It takes energy. It takes processing things. It takes time to sink in. It takes time to learn to apply. Nobody walks into law school, or especially not medical school, and learn all the techniques, learn all the ways they need to go about doing this type of work. Nobody learns that in a day. Nobody learns that in a week. Nobody does. Am I saying it's going to take 5 years like in college? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it takes time. However that time pans out for you will be specific for you via your soul. But the more you try and get this, I want it now, the further you put yourself further down in that pit, you make yourself feel more like shit. Literally, you make yourself feel in a way that I should be here by now. I should know this by now. I don't want to do this by now. When I was in the throes of that, where usually when you're there, when you're in this place like, I can't do this, I just need to feel better. That is your fear-based energy. Definitely recognize that right off the bat. And there's a difference between recognizing it and doing what you need to do to get better. But first and foremost, you need to recognize it. And when you feel that, when you feel any of that, that is your fear-based energy. And it's not just on this twin flame journey, folks. It's anywhere in life. I hear it every single day. People bashing themselves and talking about, I shouldn't be here at this time, by this time in my life, I should be here. By this time in my life, I should have this, I should own that, I should be doing that. That's all bullshit. I'll tell you right now, that's all bullshit. That is the fear-based energy basically trying to dictate for you what's supposed to happen, when it's supposed to happen, and how it's supposed to happen. Everything, folks, it's not driven by your fear-based energy. Everything that happens to you is orchestrated by your soul. It's orchestrated by your soul. Even the things that you think shouldn't be happening to me. And in this video, we get back to it talking about the twin flame journey, because a lot of people believe that this shouldn't be happening to me. So in that mind frame, in that sense, I should be here by now. Even people who come into the program, I should be knowing this by now. No, there is no by now. And any of that is a fear-based energy. Whatever time you need is exactly perfect. It's exactly right. Now, can you get to a place where you start feeling better? Absolutely. Absolutely. Does it take time for others? And does it come quick for others? Yes, it does. Sometimes that does happen. Why? Because whatever time it takes is what that specific person needed. And I say needed with very, very strong emphasis. That was needed specifically for that person. Folks, everything is generated, everything is orchestrated by your soul. It's in how we react to things. That's our fear-based energy. So if you want to feel better, you really want to feel better, you really want to learn how you can get yourself and pull yourself out of this pit, you got to give yourself time. You got to have the right tools, which is what we have in this program. You got to have the right tools to learn how to balance that fear-based energy, because until you do, you're just going to keep cycling around. I feel great, then I feel like shit. I feel great, and I feel great, and I feel like shit. That is so typical and so hallmark of this journey. But you can't expect it operating from the same things you've already done all your life. You can't expect it just coming to you just like that. And believe it or not, sometimes people do think that. They think that just by, believing in this, by looking at this, by watching these videos, they're going to get out of their fear-based energy. And that is so not true, folks. You really have to learn how to do it. But mostly, you have to learn to understand it's not going to come at you just like that. There is no instant gratification. Can you get to a better place and feel like, oh my God, 2 weeks ago I felt like shit. 3 weeks ago I felt like shit. I couldn't pick myself off the floor. But guess what, Aniela? Today I did. Today I picked myself off the floor. I got dressed and I went out. I went out into the yard. I went out into the store, whatever. Can you get there? Yes. Can it be quick? Yes. Can it take a long, long time? Yes, it can. But it's all up to you. The further you feed your fear-based energy, the longer it takes to feel better. Bottom line. Just as you would put in the time it takes to get a degree in anything, to get a certificate in anything, to put that time in because you know it's a process, it's the same thing you have to apply here. So not everything in the physical world doesn't calculate and relate up here. That is one point I will tell you, folks. You definitely want to carry that over on this journey in knowing that time is needed. The amount of time is purely up to you. Purely up to you. But expecting things to happen instantly, expecting to feel better tomorrow, it's not going to happen. It takes time. And you want to give it that time because you want to learn to resonate with everything you're going to be learning on how to balance your fear-based energy. It is not uncommon for people to look back. I look back all the time, not to take myself out of present, but also to look how far I've come, knowing where I was. And you can look back at yourself and realize, these things take time for a reason, because it's teaching you a new way to keep going every single day. Now, when we're talking about doing that and learning to give yourself the time it takes, you'll also be learning as well that these things will bring you to an openness where you don't have to go back there. You're open to everything else that could possibly happen to you. So, instant gratification, boom, I want those fries. Boom, I want that taco with my drink. Whatever it is. I don't care what it is. You want it. Boom, finished, eat. Sometimes we're in the pandemic, in the car, or whatever. That's what I had to do yesterday. But where did it get me a few hours later? Now, instant gratification, folks, it is absolutely nothing that can help you on this journey. It's all about giving yourself time. It's all about letting what we call the process happen for you. Because once you start learning, you'll start shifting. And you'll understand that shifting is the biggest thing you can do that instant gratification is not going to get you on this journey. Okay? So if if you're resonating, if you're one of those people, it's okay. It's okay. I certainly am one of those. I certainly am one of those. And especially the more time we spend on social media, sometimes it can get that way. Getting your answers, going right on the internet, getting your answers. It's a good start, but it doesn't mean that's where all the answers will come. Absolutely not. You got to give yourself the time that you need, that your soul is telling you. You're going to take this time because this is what you need to learn how to do all of this. Okay? Always remember that, folks. Your soul got your back. If you can trust anyone ever in this world, it's your soul. So let it take whatever time you need to learn how to get this energy down. You're going to want to click. If you're on this journey and you're resonating, you're like, oh my God, that's me. Oh my God, I know. I'm like, oh my God, I have to learn how to do this. Just put yourself first and give yourself the time you need. Okay, folks? Absolutely go ahead and click on that if you're ready for that, because we got the answers. We can help you. Every one of us deserve to get through the fear-based energy so we can get to this beautiful place of feeling better. Alrighty. Have a wonderful Sunday. We'll talk again soon. Happy fall. God bless all of you. Bye.